What's up, guys? I'm with you guys again. This is part 3 on the MP-40 paper tutorial. Last time we left off, we actually left off on the magazine holder and the magazine itself. I did actually finish the detail on it. This is what it should look like if you can. No, you really can't see it at all because of the lighting, but I don't know if you can see it over here either. But there's strips, 2 strips of paper on the sides to add kind of detail. You can see now. These strips on the side just to add some detail to it. But yeah, not a huge deal. So now we're gonna work on. We're just gonna just do the back sight really quick. I know we probably do that last, but it's really easy. Basically, all you need to do is cut out a pretty little piece of paper right here, and then cut out this sort of T. Here, I'll show you. Actually, no. What we're gonna do is cut this in half. Get another just strip of paper and cut it sort of like this. Something like this. My sight's a little small. I'm actually gonna make that bigger. It's way too small. Like so. You're going to want to make it like this. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to just tape this about, I'm going to say about 5 inches from this part right here backwards. So about 5 inches is right about there. If you have a ruler, if not, maybe I'd say probably about your hand length. And then tape that right there. The back sight on the top of the gun. Now with these little strips, you can just tape them on the side of this just to add some detail. If you want to, you don't have to, but I'm just gonna do it. It'll add some detail. Makes it look cooler. Sorry, my nose is a little stuffy. If it seems I'm talking right. So there you go. You got that part. And now when you're here, I'll zoom in so you guys can see the sights. Zoom in. Do something like that. Pretty cool, huh? That is the sights for you. So, yep. Oh, whoops. My bad. So now we're going to be working on the detail for the magazine holder right here. So, jeez. So what you're going to want to do is, first of all, you just get some random strips of paper. And what I recommend is, I would probably, let me check again. What I would do is, I would probably roll up a tube, really skinny tube. Probably so I could fit in this tube right here, this middle one. And then what you're going to want to do, then you're going to tape it obviously. But then you're going to want to cut it so it's as tall as it. As you can see, it's about as tall as these 2 tubes. You just want to cut that in half pretty much, if you have it. So, or just, make your strip of paper like so. And then from the open ends, you're going to just want to tape that right there. This is just for added detail. Like so. So, yeah. So you can see you have this tube right here. This is just to add, because we're going to put, like, I guess a plate, I guess you could call it, or just something over this, so this there's gonna be an empty space right here, but it's gonna be filled. So basically what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna get a pencil. I don't have a pencil, but you're gonna want to measure this part right here, this main part right here. This part right here. You're gonna want to take 2 strips actually, and you're gonna want to add this sort of detail. I'll cut out for you. Kind of like this. So yeah, mine's crooked, but it's gonna look something like this, and you're gonna want to tape that on both sides of the gun. So you're gonna do 2 parts of this. So then we're gonna have to fill on the outside. If that makes any sense, we've done this multiple times. So you have 2 parts. Now you're going to want to tape these on both sides of the gun like so. As you can see. So tape that on both sides of the gun. Oh, and also guys, I forgot to mention, it's not that I can easily upload like every day, probably this break. The only problem is when I do upload, my, not just mine, but my family's like Wi-Fi or internet, it lags. So if my game is, if my dad is playing like is he playing a game on his iPad, say, if he is, and I was uploading, it'd probably make him lag a ton. So that's why my parents also don't want me to upload. It's not an excuse, and you guys, I don't really care if you believe me or not. But yeah, that's just also a main reason I probably am not going to be able to upload like all the parts today. But yeah, so you have this part right here. Now here's the poopy part. Just want to get a strip of paper as big as this part right here, if this makes sense. So if it doesn't make sense here, I'll do it really quick. You're gonna get a strip of paper about, you see, as big as this area. And you're just going to tape that around this part right here, but not over the magazine like holder. Just around this part. It's kind of a pain and a hassle. But if you don't, then there'll just be these like open spaces right here, and pretty sure you don't want that. So, unless, you know, if you want open spaces, just skip this part. Don't even worry about it. But I'm kind of a perfectionist, and I don't like these random open slots in my paper guns, because in my opinion it looks really silly and quite ridiculous. So I have to fill them in, or else my OCD will be off the chart. So yes. So yeah, this is probably, I honestly hate doing this though. This is probably one of the worst parts of the gun. Like, it's such a pain to do. I seriously hate it. But yeah, and that's gonna be about it for this part. If you're done, then I guess I could just skip on to the next part if there is one. Hee. But So yeah guys, that was it for part 3. Hope you guys enjoyed. Part 4 will probably begin working on just a minor detail on the magazine holder, and then probably working on like where exactly we're gonna put. I'll probably have exactly the length of the body itself in the next part, so the handle's probably gonna be right here, so we might have to cut it like right there. Hopefully it'll be a good average size, but you know, I never know. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please leave a like below. It really helps out. Comment below what guns or paper gun tutorials you want me to make next, and please subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I guess I'll see you guys later. Tinjong Boy out.